Good morning, students. Today topic is how France abolished monarchy and become a republic. Okay. In September 1791, the National Assembly completed the new constitution, which Louis reluctantly approved. The constitution created a limited power to the monarch. It controlled the king much of his authority. It also created a new legislative body, the Legislative Assembly, which was made by National Assembly, the body that had the power to create law and to approve or reject the declaration of war. However, the king still held the executive power to enforce law. Despite the new government, old problems such as food shortage and government debts remained. The questions of how to handle this problem caused the Legislative Assembly split into many groups. Okay, so here you see the first, the radicals, who opposed the idea of monarch and wanted changes in the way the government was running. Thence the moderate wanted some changes in the government but not as many as the radical. Thence come the conservatives, upheld the ideas of a limited monarchy and did wanted few changes in the government. So now come, in addition, there was a faction group, a small group within a large group outside the Legislative Assembly wanted to influence the direction of the government too. The nobles and others who had fled France hoped to undo the revolution and restore the old regime. And in contrast, some Parisian workers and shopkeepers wanted the revolution to bring even greater changes to France. So they were called the Saint Cloutiers, okay, or those without knee breeches. So unlike the upper classes who wore fancy knee length pant, okay, wearing long strip trousers similar to those worked by dock workers, okay, to set themselves apart from the fashionable section of society. The man wore in addition the red cap to symbolize liberty. Women were not allowed to do so. Saint Cloutiers, they did not have a role in the assembly. Okay, they soon discovered way to exert their power on the street of the Paris. So how they become popular in France and overtake the power. So there was a war and executions. War against Austria and Prussia. So monarch and nobles in many European countries, okay, they watched the changes that taking place in the French Revolution during the time of French Revolution and the formation of the National Assembly. They feared that similar revolts might break out in their own countries. In fact, some radicals were keen to spread the revolutionary idea across Europe. As a result, some countries took action. Austria and Prussia, for example, urged the French to restore Louis to his position as an absolute monarch. Then the Legislative Assembly, they declared, they respond, okay, by declaring war against Austria and Prussia. So when they saw this war as the war of the people against the king and the aristocracies all over the Europe. So the things seems to France was not so easy. So the revolutionary that wars that brought losses and that economic difficulties to the people, okay, while the men, okay, they were away fighting at the front, and women were left to cope with the task of earning a living and taking care of their families. The war began badly for the French. By the summer of 1792, Persian forces were advancing on Paris. Okay, the Persian commander threatened to destroy Paris if the revolutionary harmed any member of the royal family. This enraged the Parisian, and Jacobin planned revolt against the government. Here start the role of the Jacobin, that they planned for the revolt against the government. So on August 10, about 20,000 men and women invaded the palace where royal families were staying. Okay, the mob massacred the royal guards and the imprisoned Louis, Marie Antoinette and their children. So rumor began to spread. The supporter of the king, held in Paris prisons, planned to break out and seize the control of the city. So angry and fearful citizens responded by taking the law into their own hands. Many nobles, priests, and royalist sympathizers fell victim to the angry mob in these September massacres. So under pressure from radicals in the streets and among its members, the Legislative Assembly set aside the Constitution of 1791. It declared the king deposed and dissolved the assembly and called for the election of a new legislature. The new governing body, the National Convention, okay, they took office on September 21, 1792. Then it quickly abolished the monarchy and declared France as a republic. So as you know, republic is a form of government where the people elect their representative of the government, and including the head of the government is also elected. Okay, they elect the government. So here the adult male citizens were now granted the right to vote and hold offices, despite the important part they had already played in the revolutions. Okay, women were not given the right to vote. So we see that how the Jacobins take control in the next topic.